Dear Professor Bruce Gilley, this is an open message to you from a non-Muslim Malaysian, and I say from the very bottom of my heart, fuck you. Fuck you and everything you stand for, and fuck you for duplicitously insinuating that it is only Muslim Malaysians that have a problem with you. I am a non-Muslim Malaysian Chinese socialist. I am a proud defender of the Global South. I am a proud opponent of imperialism, capitalism, and colonialism. And from the bottom of my heart, I say, Professor Gilley, fuck you. Because unless we're talking about local colonial collaborators, nobody in the Global South is going to put up with white supremacist trash like yourself anymore. Yeah? You should realize that the era of colonialism is over. The modern capitalist West, the motherlode of misery in the modern world, has now fallen from grace. So unless we're talking about colonial compradors like those serpents on Malaysia Kini, no, most proud Asians, proud defenders of the Global South, in fact all anti-imperialists are glad to see you gone. And yes, we are under no obligation to interact on a respectful basis with someone like you, who thinks of non-Western people as subhuman, who thinks that it is the white man's job to try and lecture and to try and teach other cultures to be civilized. But we were always civilized. It is you and your colonial predecessors that were the real uncivilized ones, stealing resources, invading other people's countries, chopping off people's hands for not meeting a specific quota of rubber, drugging an entire nation with opium, and then having the cheek to call us uncivilized. But no, it is not the conservative Malay Muslims in this country that are my enemy. No, you the imperialist, you the colonialist, you are my enemy when I want freedom. You are my oppressor. You are the one that's actually oppressing me, not my own countrymen. Yeah? Take your white supremacist bullshit back to America where it belongs and stay there, because Asia hates you. You are a disgraceful piece of shit. You, a white supremacist posing as an academic. You, a piece of garbage that has no place in the civilized world. Yes, by which I don't mean the West. We are glad that you are gone. And yes, while Malaysia does have its own internal problems, yes, while our ruling class is indeed reactionary and problematic, I find it very interesting, Professor Gilley, that you said that Malaysia is not a safe place. When in your country of America, Asians are getting their heads bashed in, and mass shootings are on the rise. Students are turning on their teachers and mercilessly, brutally bashing their teachers up because of your culture's utter lack of respect for educators. In fact, your American culture, Gilley, is a synthetic, nonsensical, and suicidal cult of nihilism. Your culture, which treats the poor like garbage, which treats people with no proximity to capital as garbage, is what makes it very ironic when you try to teach other people how to be civilized. You want to fix others? Fix your own damn country first, Professor Gilley. But I do want to apologize to you on behalf of my country, Professor Gilley. I apologize that we did not give you the treatment you deserve. Because if you ask me, Malaysia was far too soft on you. Yes, you come here to a sovereign country and threaten us if we don't support Israel, threaten us on our own soil. I think far worse should have happened to you than simply being deported. If it were up to me, I would throw you into a gulag. Yes, you know, a revolution is not a dinner party. A revolution is not where we meet together with our enemies and discuss things in a civilized manner. A revolution is where, enemies of the people like yourself, Professor Gilley, are thrown into labor camps and re-educated. But no, anyone who defends ethnic cleansing, genocide, imperialism, brutal colonialism is trash, and they should be treated as trash. So, Professor Gilley, you do not speak on behalf of non-Muslims in this country, and I really wish that Malaysia had been far harsher to you than we were. And no, the West, the imperialist, colonialist, capitalist West, has fallen from grace. Your beautiful empire is now a distant dream of the past. You American and British reactionaries are all paper tigers. And yes, now it is time for us to teach you how to be civilized. Thank you. Have a good day.